Best Gaming Mouse 2020, the best gaming mice available. You've arrived at the best guide to the best gaming mouse of 2020 available on the web. This exhaustive list has been painstakingly curated by the T3 experts to make the route to the perfect device for you as straightforward as possible. Simply put, if you want to know what is the best gaming mouse on the market today, then you've come to the right place. Here you'll find gaming mouse options covering all price points, from premium to budget, as well as a wide selection of grip types, mouse styles, and chassis designs. With our guide, it's easy to pick out the product that suits your specific setup the best. If you want a top-tier multi-purpose gaming mouse, or a model that specializes in a specific game genre, like FPS or MOBA, or anything in between, then you can be sure that this guide will have something suitable. We've also taken great care to deliver a selection of great gaming mice covering all the key gaming mice technologies and packages now available. That includes recommendations for the best wireless gaming mouse, the best wired gaming mouse, and even the best gaming mouse and keyboard combo. The Kane 120 AIMO's Titan Click Tech is seriously impressive, and helps it take the best gaming mouse crown. The Rocat Kane 120 AIMO is advertised as being one click ahead. And after testing one out here in the T3 office for a few weeks, we are for once inclined to agree with the official hype. Its quality starts in terms of its aesthetic design and feel in the hand. Structurally, the Kane is low, sleek, and leaning towards palm grip usage. However, its quite rectangular and uniform flow from back to front means claw grips are well catered for too. The entire chassis is coated in a super fine rubberized finish, which Rocat describes as an evolutionary performance coating that specializes in resisting the build-up of dirt and moisture, while also delivering high levels of anti-wear. This chassis, along with the classy black and white colorways, and simply lush brushed metal button divider, makes the Kane incredibly pleasing to the eye, and that's even with zero AIMO illumination. In the hand, the Kane 120 AIMO is incredibly shiftable at speed, almost certainly down to its very light weight of just 89 grams. There's no weighting system here to slow the mouse down, and, simply put, fans of medium and lightweight mice are going to be heaven, and especially so if they have a penchant for fast gaming genres like FPS. The real star of the show here, though, is the Kane 120 AIMO's Titan click button mechanics. These custom-designed Omron mechanical switches have been installed higher up in the Kane's chassis for greater immediacy of actuation, which, along with an intelligent algorithm in the Kane's firmware that improves signal processing speed, allows mouse clicks to be registered 16 milliseconds faster. In our testing, button clicks felt very crisp, sharp and accurate. Then factor in the Kane's AIMO illumination engine, which can sync with other AIMO compatible devices. Its advanced owl-eye optical sensor that lets you ramp things up to 16,000 dpi. Its adjustable lift-off distance. And its really well-positioned price point, £62.99 in the UK. And it's easy to see why this mouse impressed us so much during review. Yes, if you like a heavy mouse, or need wireless functionality, then the Kane 120 AIMO obviously isn't for you. But for just about everyone else, this is fantastic gaming mouse that simply must be checked out before pulling the trigger on an upgrade. The legendary G502 has returned in lightspeed form, and, simply put, it delivers killer gaming mouse performance. Features: PowerPlay compatible, onboard memory, LightSync RGB2 zone, mechanical button tensioning system. Logitech's G502 gaming mouse has serious pedigree in the gaming mouse market, and here, in a new G502 Lightspeed incarnation, it delivers everything the series has become known for and much more. 2. With a raft of improvements elevating it right to the upper echelons of T3's best gaming mouse guide. For example, on top of typical G502 high comfort levels and responsiveness, the G502 Lightspeed is now not just a wireless gaming mouse, but a wireless gaming mouse that can also support Logitech's PowerPlay continuous charging tech. This means the mouse can be used in wired mode, charge use recharge wireless mode, or in a continuous charging mode on compatible mouse mat. And, talking of charging, the new G502 needs to be charged less in between wireless uses off a powerplay mat thanks to dramatically improved battery life. For example, where the Logitech G703 delivers a battery life of 24 hours with lighting enabled, the G502 Lightspeed can deliver double that number, clocking up 48 hours between charges. The Lightspeed is also remarkably light, only 114 grams. Although you can add in up to 4 2-gram weights if you want to plant it a little more. And also comes packing Logitech's next-gen Hero 16K gaming sensor, which ensures excellent accuracy. An all-round top-tier gaming mouse that, if you can afford it and like the idea of wireless or continuous charging wireless functionality, is undoubtedly one of the top choices in 2020. Indeed, it was also considered a truly top choice by the panel of judges for the T3 Awards 2020, with the adjudicators bestowing the prestigious Best Gaming Mouse Award upon the Logitech G502 Lightspeed. The Corsair Sabre RGB is lightweight and very accurate, while also ringing in at a very affordable price point, ringing in well below the average gaming mouse price. The Corsair Sabre RGB delivers super budget-friendly performance. The Sabre's optical sensor 10,000 dpi, which is firmly mid-range, but its chassis has a super comfortable and lightweight design, only 100 grams, and features a 1000 Hz refresh rate and 8 programmable buttons. 2. Corsair doesn't skimp on the lighting options either, with its Corsair Utility Engine Q, allowing you to find the hue and brightness level of multiple lighting zones around the mouse. Overall, a quality gaming mouse for a very attractive price, and worth a place on your Best Gaming Mouse 2020 shortlist. We're impressed by just about everything the glorious Model O has to offer. From the snug, ergonomic fit of the mouse in the hand, to the lightweight construction, to the excellent sensitivity, tipping the scales at just 68 grams. It's also one of the lightest gaming mice to come our way in recent times. The honeycomb outer shell that helps the mouse get to that low weight won't be to everyone's tastes, but it is at least very customizable. You get a wealth of colorful lighting options for the top, bottom, and sides of the mouse, and even the scroll wheel gets its own illumination. This isn't a device that you're going to struggle to find in a darkened gaming den. There's a color-coded DPI indicator here as well, so you always know what settings you're running with. Glorious might not be the biggest name in gaming peripherals, but with devices like the Model O, it might not stay that way for long. If you don't like the white look, a black version is also available. Features programmable 12-button design optimized for MMO, easy swap, customizable click resistance, RGB lighting, magnesium alloy chassis, built-in flash memory. The ROG Sparta mouse has a serious price tag, but then it's a serious bit of hardware from Asus's Elite Republic of Gamers range, and a worthy choice for our Best Gaming Mouse 2020 list. Made from magnesium alloy and boosting an 8200 dpi sensor with 2000 Hz pulling in wired mode, 1000 Hz in wireless, 16 million possibly lighting colors and 12 programmable buttons. It's designed specifically for MMORPG players. It's big and it's heavy, clocking in at a whopping 179 grams. But it's comfortable in the hand provided you use a palm grip rather than a claw grip. The side buttons are oddly shaped compared to other mice, laid out in the shape of the ROG logo, and they take a bit of getting used to. But the odd shape does mean they're easy to identify by touch. Meanwhile, the main left and right buttons are independent of the chassis for soft touch clicks, and you can swap them for heavier switches if you prefer. We're talking a lot of money here, but it's a lot of mouse. If you're serious about MMORPGs, it's definitely one for your shortlist along with the Logitech G502. The Razer DeathAdder Elite ticks just about all the boxes you might have lined up in your search for the best gaming mouse. And it ticks them with style. You've got a 16,000 dpi resolution here, as well as up to 450 IPS, 5G acceleration, and Razer's excellent mechanical mouse switches too. Besides the spec, the style is very impressive as well. All textured rubber and tactile buttons that are a pleasure to use. Razer Synapse is supported, so you've got 16.8 million colors to choose from for a bit of extra illumination. It's maybe not as eye-catching as some of the other models here, but it's sharp and accurate and powerful where it matters. You might find your gaming prowess goes up a level with the Razer DeathAdder Elite to hand. And, well, over 10 million gamers can't be wrong. Right, one of the best-selling mice on the planet. And a great all-round rodent. There's no doubt the Logitech G502 Hero earns a spot on our Best Gaming Mouse 2020 list as it hits hard in all the key areas that really matter. This is a mouse that you can rely on to navigate you through your favorite games. And do so while also delivering that trademark G-range aesthetic. There are 5 3.6 gram repositionable weights here, an impressive maximum 16,000 dpi sensitivity, and 11 buttons that can be customized as required. The subtle RGB lighting on board the Logitech 502 Hero can be customized too, giving you a gaming mouse that's versatile as well as comfortable and solid in the hand. You don't get the freedom of a wireless mouse with the Logitech G502 Hero. But at the same time, that also means you don't need to worry about recharging or replacing batteries. A worthy successor to the also excellent Logitech G502. And available at a very competitive price as well. The Roccat Kone Pure Ultra is all about the lightweight design. This mouse comes in at under 67 grams, just over a couple of ounces, and yet retains the classic look and feel of the Kone Pure range. If you want a gaming mouse without the bling and the flash and the weight, look no further. The AIMO lighting system is still supported here though. And there's 512 kilobytes of onboard memory for storing your macros. The 16,000 dpi RLI sensor and 1000 Hz polling rate mean ultra-fast responsiveness in any game you want to put the Kone Pure Ultra in. In use, the mouse feels as comfortable, as clicky, and as grippy as you would expect from something made by the experts at Roccat. Whether you're swiping, scrolling or selecting, it's a pleasure to use. And at the sort of prices this mouse is available for, it's undoubtedly one of the best gaming mice of 2020. Hypix continues its impressive entry into the high-end gaming peripherals market with this well-spec'd RGB lit gaming mouse. The Hypix Pulsifier Surge sports a 16,000 dpi sensor, buttons backed by 50 million click-rated Omron switches, onboard memory to store user profiles, and a light ring lighting system that provides 360-degree RGB effects. All the mouse's settings can be easily tweaked and customized through Hypix's Ingenuity software. 2. Definitely one of the best gaming mice of 2020. Features ambidextrous design with interchangeable side grips, height adjustable palm rest, onboard profile storage, adjustable weights, RGB lighting. Next up is the futuristic-looking G-Skill Ripjaws MX780. Which is one of the most feature-packed and customizable gaming mice in this rodent roundup. That customizability comes in the form of a height-adjustable palm rest, ambidextrous and interchangeable side grips and, naturally, adjustable weights. In terms of internal tech, the MX780 comes packing an 8200 dpi laser sensor that supports on-the-fly DPI switching, 8 programmable buttons, onboard memory storage for profiles, and a 1000 Hz polling rate. On top of all that, you can get this attractive gaming mouse for a very attractive price too. One of the best gaming mice on the market in 2020. Especially if you're after a standout design, a curvaceous beauty. The Asus ROG Gladius 2 gaming mouse is one hell of a looker. It also doesn't skimp on features or hardware. With a very competitive 12,000 dpi sensor, 50 grams acceleration, and removable left and right buttons in the mix. There's no fancy swappable weight system in the Gladius 2, but a clickable scroll wheel, Omron switches, and a sensitivity toggle make this mouse well suited to a host of genres. And one of our best gaming mouse for 2020 picks. Oh, and if you dig gaming mice that can deliver ridiculous levels of RGB lighting, then the Gladius 2 will certainly not disappoint. With colors and patterns also capable of being synced across other Asus peripherals. 2. If you want a no-frills but quality gaming mouse on a budget, then the Sensei 310 is well worth a look. While the SteelSeries Sensei 310 has its shortcomings, such as a lack of weight adjustment and slightly plasticky finish, those sacrifices are there to raise the bar everywhere else. And raise it spectacularly, with its ambidextrous design, suiting both left and right-handed users. Super precise 12,000 dpi sensor, and lightweight build, weighing in at just 92 grams. It's one of the best gaming mice of 2020 for us, especially when you factor in its very affordable price point. If you're a fan of light, no frills but high-performing rodent accessories, this could be the best gaming mouse for you. Logitech has given its venerable G900 gaming mouse design a bit of a makeover. And while those changes are subtle, they simply serve to elevate an already impressive PC peripheral. The Logitech G903 features a 1 millisecond report rate for competition-level twitch targeting, which basically means next to no latency when playing competitively. It also boasts myriad DPI levels, from 100 all the way up to 16,000, and mechanical buttons for that all-important sense of feedback. In terms of battery life, this gaming mouse is rated for up to 180 hours of usage with lighting effects turned off. And a still impressive 140 hours with them turned on. Expensive, yes, but worth it if you want one of the best gaming mice of 2020. You can't go wrong with some Logitech hardware. SteelSeries continues to show it's one of the leading manufacturers in gaming mice with the latest addition to its rival range, the updated and retooled SteelSeries Rival 600. This new model comes with two optical sensors, one for detecting normal movement, and another for clocking when you lift the mouse off the pad desk. It features a rubberized grip for extra control and comfort, and a set of mechanical buttons of extra precision. Oh, and it features all the RGB lighting you could wish for in your gaming mouse. Get this on your shortlist for sure. Corsair's new gaming mouse model aims to break the stigma surrounding the wireless gaming mouse. Its use of Qi charging helps fix the long-running latency and response issues that have made non-wired rodents so unpopular in gaming circles. The Corsair Dark Core RGB Shade has 1 millisecond latency and a max DPI of 16,000, so you can be sure this wireless beauty won't let you down in a competitive match. The only caveat is you can't use it while it's charging on a normal Qi charger. So you'll need to invest in a Corsair MM1000 Qi mousepad in order to use it while the mouse is refilling on power. Corsair is really committing to the gaming mouse market. And one of its latest additions, the Glaive RGB, aims to set itself apart with both RGB lighting and a set of interchangeable thumb grips. That makes it one of the most ergonomic designs on the market. But thankfully it makes for a really slick gaming mouse. 2. Its tracking system offers 16,000 dpi, so you're never going to be left wanting when it comes to response times. While its Omron switches offer 50 million clicks per model, it's a tad pricey, but you get a lot for your money. Gaming mice can sometimes be a little expensive, especially if you want to get your hands on an esports-ready model or something with all the bells and whistles of the top brands, but that doesn't mean you can't buy quality for an affordable price. The Cooler Master Mouse MM520 does just that. With some reliable Omron switches and some respectable specs right out of the box. With a 12,000 dpi resolution, this should do you for both long sessions in your favorite shooter or strategy title, or double as an everyday mouse for home work use. And at less than £40, it's a relatively easy investment to make. 2. The Tario RGB gaming mouse is a strong newcomer, delivering big customization and a very ergonomic design. As soon as you rest your hand on Speedlink's Tario's RGB, you'll fall in love. Designed with the right-handed in mind, the ergonomic form factor boasts a flared platform to accommodate different hand sizes and grips. Geared for esports, this mouse is all about giving you an advantage. From the 12 programmable buttons, including rapid fire and impressive 24,000 dpi, to the 1000 Hz polling rate, Speedlink brings a little style to the substance with a rubber coating for maximum control that extends to a rubber grip on the wheel. This is a premium feeling mouse at a fraction of the expected price. If you're looking to up your game, The Tario's RGB gives you everything you need and comes in at under £50. Vertical mice and gaming mice don't often cross paths because they're usually catering to different groups of people. But the SpeedLink Sovos is a very decent attempt at mixing the two categories together. It certainly ticks a lot of the boxes you want ticked if you're shopping for this sort of peripheral device. It's cheap, it's comfortable in the hand, and pleasing from an ergonomic standpoint, of course. And with the bundled software you can play around with some 16.7 million colors to get the RGB illumination effects you want. There are 10 distinct effects to choose from. Add in 7 programmable buttons and this is an appealing all-round champ. The specs don't match up with the very best gaming mice out there. But if you're going for the SpeedLink Sovos, then you're doing it for the design. You might be a few milliseconds slower in your response times, but your gaming hand will thank you for using a mouse that makes hand health a priority. Razer plays to its strengths here with the Viper, delivering a gaming mouse that drips style and comes loaded with some top-rate internal hardware. It is also super light, meaning that it sits perfectly in the esports field. In terms of specs, the Viper boasts a DPI of 16,000. Which of course can be stepped up or down through 5 DPI stages, as well as a 5G optical sensor and mouse switch. It also comes with Razer's nifty SpeedFlex cable and features 1000 Hz ultrapolling. Can you get a mouse with that sort of hardware and feature set for less money? Yes you can, but Razer's pedigree in terms of design and build quality give the Viper the edge. A great gaming mouse option for those who prize speed in their rodent. Competition among gaming mice is fierce in 2020. But there can be only winner. Right now the best gaming mouse is the Roccat Cane 120 AIMO. From its stunningly understated and mature aesthetics, to its fantastic, sure grip in the hand, thanks to an evolutionary performance coating, and onto its excellent accuracy and futuristic Titan click button mechanics. The Cane 120 AIMO delivers a stunning package at an excellent mid-tier price point. Make sure you evaluate what sort of games you tend to play before picking up a new gaming mouse, as certain mechanical rodents specialize in certain genres. There are many factors to consider when picking the best gaming mouse for you. In terms of specs, the big one is the resolution in DPI dots per inch. And you should be looking for something in the 8000–16,000 DPI range. Acceleration and tracking are also important, as is whether the mouse has mechanically switched buttons. Obviously, button quantity is very much worth considering too, plus the design and grip type. Remember, there are different ways to grip a mouse: claw, palm, fingertip, etc., and you should determine what your grip is before coughing up any cash. Because specific mice are primarily designed for specific grips, also factor in whether the mouse is ambidextrous in design or not, as some are designed for right or left hand users only, as well as if the mouse allows weight alteration. Check if the mouse has any programmable buttons, and which genres it's best for, as certain gaming mice are geared toward first-person shooter use and others real-time strategy titles. Lastly, price should be a major factor in picking the best gaming mouse for 2020. Here at T3 we feel you should be able to get a top-tier gaming mouse for less than £80. So don't pay more unless you're stretching to added wireless capabilities. What is really important to remember here is that there are plenty of brilliant budget gaming mice that, truth be told, deliver great all-round performance. You simply don't have to spend big bucks to get a robust, feature-packed rodent. So be sure to browse round and really weigh up if you need advanced features before you invest in them. Sure, they are nice to have on tap, but it is the core mouse functionality that any gamer should prize most highly. The simple answer is because of consistency, both in terms of input delay, which at 400 dpi is the lowest available on almost all gaming mice, and also in terms of control. It is far easier to aim a cursor at 400 dpi on both the X and Y axis. Now, of course, there are plenty of other factors in play, too, including mouse weight and sensitivity. But the main reason why pros use 400 dpi is because the mouse then delivers accurate and consistent performance with the lowest input delay possible. The answer to the question, what DPI do most pro gamers use, is therefore this. 400 DPI and 800 DPI are the two most common settings that pro gamers use with the gaming mice, according to presettings.net, which has analyzed the setups of 1,519 pro gamers. The 5 most popular gaming mice are, of course, pro gamers around the world use a plethora of different gaming mice, though, with specific rodents more suited to certain game types, MOBA, FPS, RTS. Not every gamer will have the same feeling for a mouse. 2. With some preferring a heavy rodent and others a light one. There are plenty of quality left-handed gaming mice on the market today, and the following are T3's top picks. Remember, 2. That there are plenty of ambidextrous gaming mice on the market. 2. That offer strong left-handed performance in both claw and palm grips. Text source, T3.com.